Hey guys, this is Team.DM. My name is Xian.
I'm Kaiser.
I'm DM Zeep. And we are 3 of the 5 members of the Southeast Asia team. Last year, Team Singapore didn't do that well in teams. We did really well individually. What can we do to not lose so quickly? Are you going to use Ultra Combo 2 against Dalton? No, I mean, you're so different now. In 1 year, you've really grown up as a player, and also your character has also grown up too.
Wow.
What do you think that we need to do so that we don't look like idiots in front of everyone?
Singapore is very smart. We sought foreign talent this time. We formed Gamer B and Human Bomb, and we reduced the Singapore players.
Like they're like the 2 pandas at the zoo.
Yeah.
Actually, we have a strong team, right?
Yeah, I think it's strong this time.
Wait, there's top 8. We got 2 top 8 evil people.
Gamer B and Human Bomb is good.
Yeah, he's number 2 in the world. I don't know what number Johnny is. Now, Kaiser, this is your first time overseas at a tournament, except for Malaysia maybe. But it's tell us about your first time going so far away from home and participating in a tournament.
First of all, it's something very new to me. And at the same time, I actually experienced what is called a world-class level of gameplay. The people down here are very difficult to win against. And they are all very talented and also very skillful. Very different from what we have in now Singapore.
Wait, you were saying when you were fighting Fudo that Gact is actually more difficult. And of course, Xian has the best Gen in the world. I don't even want to talk about Amiyu right now, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. So actually, Singapore does have world-class levels. So what do you mean by world-class level? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Because I play Yun, a very aggressive character.
Yeah.
So usually people will actually get caught in corner instead of me being caught in corner. But when I fight against our own DM member, our also top Singapore player, he actually corners me and also I have difficult coming out. So actually, fighting Fudo is another kind of experience against Fei Long. That I can't really approach him. I can't get in. It's very difficult and he doesn't rush me down.
They say Uryo, after playing him, was saying that the way Fudo plays the game, there's nothing you can do.
Yes.
Did you feel that way, that it's almost like helpless? Like, what do I do in this situation?
Yes, because you can't jump in, you can't really move forward as well.
Yeah.
He actually protects his Fei Long very well.
Yeah, he like shuts down the system of the game.
Even he knows exactly where is the distance of my dive kick will land.
Well, we can work on that ambiguity. Xian, you are doing great, and I don't even want to jinx him, but tell us how you're doing at this tournament.
For tomorrow, for Street Fighter, King of Fighter, and Persona.
Wait, with Yukiko?
I don't even know why I'm in Persona. Like, the Singapore players who knows it is like laughing.
Yeah.
Come on, Xian.
But you beat Mitsuru today, right?
No, I beat the Mistru.
Yeah, I saw it.
I didn't know the players. 801 Strider. I'm very sure he doesn't play the game as well.
Really?
Yeah, but the one who really plays the game, you'll know the result tomorrow. I'm pretty much ass in the game. I'm gonna admit it.
Now, you have a very cute haircut, I think. Did someone on Facebook tell you to get this haircut, or is this your own idea?
The hairstylist said, he asked me if I want to change my hairstyle instead of long hair. So I think I've been losing with long hair for all the while. So maybe I need some luck. Because I'm not skillful enough, you see. I'm not consistent enough.
I saw you in Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and one of the matches, you were losing the health lead, but then you didn't see the timer. So I think things in your eye, maybe they get in the way. And also not wearing glasses.
I think I'm kind of used to it, but for now, this haircut is good. At least I don't always have to... At least it doesn't cover my eyes. So, yeah, I think it's better. Yeah. And I learned to style my hair a little, although it looks horrible. At least I feel more refreshed. Yeah, rather than it's always blocking.
Well, I think that it looks very good, and it's given you. I don't want to call it luck because you're very skilled, obviously. But this tournament, like you're doing really well. What do you need to do from tonight until you play tomorrow to get yourself in the right mindset? Some people, they go to the VIP room and they play money matches. Some people go to sleep. What is your strategy for the next day?
I think probably to find out who's my next opponent tomorrow, then go to sleep.
So you don't go on the practice setup and come up with the unblockable setups. You just think about your opponent and go to sleep.
Yeah, for now it's too late. If to think of setups now, to prepare for setups now, I think it's a little too late because I think you screw up your gameplay instead. Like you keep thinking to try to do the certain unblockable in the game, which ends up losing the whole game. So I'm not really familiar with any new setups now, so I will just go with what I have. Yeah. And
what can Kaiser? What can we do to help out Xian? Like this is, I think, his good opportunity to really show the world how skilled he is. I've always thought that he's a genius at the game, like a prodigy. What is it that a team like us, Desperation Move, what is it that we can do? I'm out of the tournament, you're also out of the tournament. What can we do to sort of spirit bomb Xian and give him the support that he needs to do well? What do you think is the definition of a team at this point?
Well, from what I know is maybe we can just cheer for him, cheer louder than the crowd, although we only have a few of us.
I can cheer pretty loud, but I don't know. You saw me, you were sleeping at EVO. I was cheering for, what is it? Soul Calibur? For her. Jovian. I lost my voice. So some people like that, and I'm screaming all like Singapore and then dropping the F word. But what would you like from us? Because we have 2 team members from DM. What do you want from your team members? Is it, go away from me, don't embarrass me? Or is it, I like you in my corner, I need some advice? What do you want from us? I've always wanted to ask you this.
If they are able to give me the right advice or good advice, I will appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah.
No, but who in this world, honestly, could give you good advice for the game?
No, it's not about the game.
Oh,
sometimes,
okay. What do you mean then? What type of advice?
Sometimes it's not in the game. Sometimes it's advice, like in the mind, more in the mind, how you prepare yourself and stuff that maybe they've experienced before. That really helps, in the mindset when you're going into the game and stuff, Well,
so you don't like coaching?
Coaching, it depends.
Because you've seen a lot of the Americans like to do it in a way. They all sit down next to them.
Yeah, but
and the Koreans are also very good at it.
Yeah, I realized they're really good in their coaching. There seems to have a certain, I got something good from Gutex as well before.
Right.
Yeah, one of the best person who actually advised me before is Gutex. Like he told me some things that, he doesn't even play my character. He doesn't even.
Yeah, no one can give you game advice, really.
He doesn't even play my character. He doesn't even know what my character is gonna do. But he just take a cup of water, and just talk a little bit to me, and those words go into the head, But there are times where people, they can tell you 10 sentences, like they can keep,
like Yongda, the cameraman.
Sometimes they can keep. No, Yongda is still okay. And it's out of 10, sometimes 2 or 3, sometimes it's good. So, but sometimes some advice are really useless. Like, go and drink more water, go to the toilet first. Like,
During the tournament?
Sometimes people always give advice like this. So,
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to do with you. Like, because you're so good, I can't say anything. And
maybe pray.
I don't have any cigarettes to give you. So I always feel like I'm useless when
Yeah, good.
I just sit there and like I do pray. I'm like, man, I hope that your skill, everyone knows your skill level. Because I get to see it. I'm like blessed. I think I'm spoiled. Anyone that goes to Tough Cookie Gaming Cafe in Singapore, we're spoiled because we can see you every day. But a lot of people, maybe they're just on the stream or they in Canada, they don't get to see like you're like an artist. I think. That's my opinion. So I feel totally useless. I don't know.
I just try my best, and I think I'm still very far from people who I admire. People like Chris G, Tokido. These are two of the players that I pretty much respect.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I saw you behind there at the Tokido interview, and you never watch my interviews anymore. So I'm like, hey, what is Xian doing back there? And I think that it was a sign of respect that you want to actually hear the answers that he gives.
yeah, actually, I usually is interested more in Tokido and Chris G. Even though I didn't really get to speak to with Chris G, like I get to speak to Tokido more, but I find Chris G a really talented player.
He is.
Yeah, I think he's.
He is.
Sometimes I see the games he plays like Street Fighter.
He's your age.
Chris G?
Yeah, he's young. He's just like, as I said, in the world, there are a few people that do what you do. There's Justin Wong, there's you, there's Tokido, and there's Chris G that play games at a very high level. So you guys actually are connected with the spirit. And both of you are quite young. So I was saying, in the world, you, Tokido, Chris G, Justin Wong.
I don't think I'm on the same level yet because I think they can play both 3D and 2D. I think there's something that I couldn't achieve for the moment is I feel that they're really good in 3D games as well.
Right.
But I couldn't get good in 3D games.
Well,
yeah. Maybe I need to spend more effort in 3D games.
I think they also have something that you will one day get. And that's you know Michael Jordan? The basketball player?
Yeah.
He went to 6 finals and he won all of them. And what we call that is the killer gene. Like the DNA. Like he has that, he wants to kill you. He doesn't care. And I think they have that. They have that thing that makes them want to win tournaments. Like badly. It's in their blood. And it goes to every part of their body. And one day when you become the Super Saiyan, like I hope that day comes. I don't know how to activate it in you.
I don't know too.
You will notice that we are all wearing the infamous claw t-shirts in different colors and sizes. Why might that be, Xian?
Well,
what is the big news?
We are now officially sponsored by Mad Catz. So
yay!
We should be very happy because I really like Mad Catz steaks, and I can finally get Mad Catz steaks. Now it's like I don't have to buy it.
No, you don't have to. That's not about the buying. You don't have to carry it from home.
Yes, you're right. I don't have to carry all the steaks from Singapore all the way to Canada. Just I really hate carrying things.
Yes.
I seriously hate it. So I try to.
You're gonna have to carry us on the 5v5 though. I'm gonna be the hugest weight.
We'll look at Gamer B.
Oh, that's right. Kaiser, do you have any words for the sponsorship? What does it mean to you that Team.DM Desperation Move is now part of the Mad Catz family?
First of all, like Sam mentioned, it's actually very good because you don't have to bring our stakes and all this. At the same time, I felt very proud to be in Team.DM and also Team Mad Catz.
Do you feel any additional pressure now that we are, very fortunate to be sponsored?
Definitely yes, because a lot of people wanted to be in being sponsored in in this fighting games community, and we're actually quite blessed to be in them.
Now, Xian, I look at your Facebook a lot. And
Stalk me?
Yeah, just like some other people. Whatever.
I stalk you too.
Yeah, but sometimes I see that you will write after a tournament like, oh, I don't like, the pressure of a tournament and the expectations of winning. Now that we're sponsored, obviously, how is your mindset? And I really want to know, and I don't even know if we should be asking this on camera, but as a friend to a friend, what is your outlook on, being a tournament player? Is it important to you, or is it more important to run the shop smoothly, tough cookie, or is it?
I feel that, part-time, full-time makes a big difference. Like, now when I go to tournaments, I feel, okay, I know half the cards, maybe say Street Fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know half the cards of the match really well, but the other half the cards, some I don't know really well, some I don't even know at all. So it depends on luck sometimes.
Yeah.
When it comes to tournament, but unless you're really a player that really goes really professional full time, you break down every single matchup, and that's not only in your own capability. You need to be in a country, or you need to have players that are able to play different characters and have the caliber so that you can have the practice against those matchups. And this is something really lacking in a lot of countries, which is the reason why they couldn't overcome it. Like, they couldn't be better. Like, Japan is the best for Street Fighter.
What do you think about Singapore in regards to what you said about having a healthy training ground?
Singapore is now still not healthy, but I'm trying to make it healthy by trying to let everybody learn the way to play the character. Like trying to teach more from what I know, because I can't be picking every character. It's pretty much meaningless to learn every character. But I try to let people know which people they should be watching. Like if they want to learn Rufus, they should watch Ricky Ortiz, Justin Wong.
Of course.
If you want to watch, you want to learn add-on, they should watch Gamer B. But sometimes I think some mindset is pretty much different. I think Singapore always have an excuse when they lose, which I think they need to overcome. This is very important. Like they need to think of why did they lose, and not give an excuse of that certain particular match or particular round why they lose. This is something you need to overcome. It's really something to overcome. This happens a lot. Like gag, everybody just have the problem. They think of that. If you always think of that mistake that you did in a particular game, you never improve. Like for the whole game, you didn't. You just keep thinking, "Yo, in that match, if I could have done that, I could have won." But how about the general gameplay?
The other 98 seconds.
Yeah. What did the guy is doing? What's the guy doing? What did I learn from that matchup? What did I learn? What should I do in other situation? Why did I get hit? And stuff. I think this is really important. People doesn't really go into details. They only go into certain part, I felt. Which is pretty bad.
I totally agree with you.
Yeah, I hope.
I hope we don't make excuses on the team match.
Team match?
Yeah, I don't want to make excuses, and I think I'm guilty of what you said. Like I always think about, my move didn't come out or whatever, but it's about the whole game.
Yeah, it's about the whole game. People has to realize that it's about the whole game, and when you actually ask people for advice, you talk about the whole game, about a matchup and stuff. Pros will be more people willing to, explain what is happening instead of, if I say I missed something, I missed my super.
Yeah.
If not, I could have won. So
there's no advice.
It's no advice you could have given me. Like
right.
If you're a better player, you're a world class player. Like what do you say? You're unlucky. So then you would say, yeah, I am unlucky. So the next time you go into this mindset, I will not miss my my super. Like, what do you learn? You don't learn anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I think we just need to give one final thank you, not only to Mad Catz for hooking this up, but also to a very special person that makes this all possible, Mr. Len.
Yeah. Our big boss, this Team.DM's boss. I call it boss. Yeah.
Big boss.
Yeah. The guy who actually made everything happen for me. If not, I won't be here after 2011 Evo. I won't be traveling at all. I can go so many tournaments all because of this guy, Len. I'm gonna thank him.
Kaiser, do you have anything to say to the boss or the boss?
First of all, I have to apologize for not getting in the top 16. And hopefully next year I still get a chance to come here because it's a great learning experience. And also thanks Leonard for sponsoring me to this Canada. If without Leonard, this will not happen.
Leonard, thank you very much. Really.
Okay.
I think
Mad Catz.
Without him, Singapore would be without a lot of people, he's an important piece, and so are you, and so is Yongda. But without these positive influences, we'd be in the dark ages. So thank you very much.